Welcome to hear about what is hopefully not so far distant future means of transport. My name is Asko Kauppi and I founded BM Design in March this year for this project only. It's about automated community transport, and the reason why the project and the company exists is that most of the public transport we have in the world sucks, and it actually sucks in multiple ways. I have noticed this is excluding Liechtenstein, but the rest of the world sucks. Thank you. Passengers would like to have more comfort. And not only comfort, they would like to have more predictable journeys so that they don't have to give 10-minute margins or even half-an-hour margins in case a certain bus has broken down on the way or somehow disappeared. The customers, the cities, would like to have much cheaper systems. They already are compensating for the public transport, and I think we can do a lot cheaper than the existing systems are. The environment would really like to be carbonless, which foremost means that we need to make energy-efficient systems, and secondly, it means that they need to be run on electricity, because then we are in control of the exhaust and the carbon emissions. Now, the good news, you might have seen some of these pictures from just a couple of weeks back. There's a Google car, which they let loose on the Californian motorways. I hope they have caught it since then. And another one from Italy, which was on the way to China and caused some problems for the Russian police people, because who are you going to give the ticket? There's obviously no driver in there. So these are working systems, and they prove the technology is actually more advanced than I personally thought 2 years ago. We can do stuff. However, they don't work here. If you have traffic congestion, you have an automated car without a driver, it will still get stuck. And much more of the world and the big cities of the world are starting to look like Bangalore or any other big Indian city. What Bangalore does, and every metropolitan in India does, is they go sky high, they make flyovers. It doesn't look particularly nice. Sometimes it's motorways. This one is the Bangalore Metro that is going to be operational in a couple of years. We do the same, but our approach is lighter. We come from the grassroots in a way. This is called BM1. It can fit 2 to 3 people in one cabin. And you can, if you have a bigger group, you can group 2 to 3 vehicles together to travel as a group, and you can talk with your friends in the other cabins during the trip. The particular picture is from Naantali, which is a beautiful Finnish town. It gets 200,000 visitors every summer for 3 months, and they have a problem with the parking because every one of the tourists wants to park near the city center, and that's not very delightful. So what we want to have is replace the parked cars on the right with a bubble system that will take people to a remote parking area outside of the city. And this is our pilot project. This is also what we are looking for the funding for. Another picture. We can go through parks without disturbing the animal life or the pedestrians there. This is a light station which fits 1 to 3 vehicles. The vehicles are always waiting for you. So when you come there, you show your ticket, the vehicle doors will open and you get in, and new vehicles will be filling in. It's not science fiction. This one is a picture, an old picture from last year in Heathrow. And they are opening this ultra system between Terminal 5 and Business Car Park by the end of this year. These are the competitors existing at the moment. A Dutch company, English company, Vectus from Sweden. Each one of them is rooming 4 to 6 people, and we are saying they are going in the wrong size category. The right one is 2 to 3. Because when we go 2 to 3, we can make the whole vehicle so much lighter that also the track can be made lighter. And we have a patent pending on the track solution, which we think is the key to making this in the right way, so that it doesn't work only at airports, but we can also bring it to existing cities. That's our vision. These places are having projects at the moment about PRT transport. Heathrow and Masdar are the ones that will be opened this year. Our focus is dual focus. First, we go for tourist sites, which means like Eilat or Mediterranean, because there's a lot of private money and the required network is rather small. Urbanizing economies like India will follow. Business model is kind of like franchising, taking ideas from McDonald's, Nike, and so forth. Above there, we have the customer, the passenger, the operator. The operator is like the McDonald's restaurant. It's not necessarily us, but it can be also us. We are the centerpiece who does the software and the electronics and the branding. And we are looking for partners, mostly in Finland, who already have global operations in their own particular areas of business. This is the market estimate. It's tens of billions in 10 years. Whether you believe it or not remains to be seen. We'll check that out in 2020. We need to take, and we want to take, 60% of the kilometers. We have a good system. What we need for the pilot is 17 million. Some of that money is supposed to be coming from the partners, so they will take equity in our company. But we also would like to have one outside investor who would also have a part in the company. The reason we are doing this is for keeping biodiversity and the animal species in the world. We need to act fast to have clean systems to run with. Thank you.